Glitter everywhere. A coffee mug from 3 days ago. A brand new cutting machine I haven't even opened. These are the things I need to clean up. Hey guys, Mary from SVGCuts coming to you from my craft studio. It's a little unorganized and I've been busy with Christmas stuff and coming up with new projects, filming my how-to video, keeping up with everything on my plate, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to give you a peek into my everyday life up here when everything is kind of all over the place, and I'm going to organize it all right now before I can move on to the next thing on my to-do list. So let's get started. As you can see, here's the full disclosure, full 360 of the current situation. Got all kinds of stuff all over the place. Still need to get carpet up here also. So now I'm just breaking down my lights that I use when I film my how-to, when I film my assembly tutorial. And these are the same lights that I had before in my other craft studio. But someday I would love to get some smaller lights that maybe I can mount and leave up all the time, which would save me a little bit of time when it comes to setting up and taking down. And saving time is always good because then I can come up with more projects, for whatever it is I'm working on. I need all the time I can get. So all my lights fit in this awesome closet that my husband put in when he was building my craft room. And all three of these guys fit in here. It's a little tight, and I've got a lot of other stuff in here also. But it's nice to get them out of the way and put away. I've got some other tripods and stuff in here, and my reflector, and a couple backdrop panels, as well as some backdrops from my friend Michelle, who actually sells photography backdrops on her own website and on Etsy, mostly on Etsy. But she's my friend and my neighbor, and she designs some really awesome photography backdrops in all different sizes. I have a couple of those that I use, and I keep those in here too. So that's it for now. I'm going to stick some more stuff in there in a minute, but the doors are so nice how they blend in with the same height of the cabinets and everything. My husband's good at what he does. So next over here, I need to put this somewhere out of the way for now so I can figure out where I'm going to put it when I'm all tidied up, plug it in somewhere nice. I've got my white one right over here on the shelf, and I have it hooked up to my my Alexa. You want to see? Alexa, turn on the paper tree. Oh, there it is. So that's fun. I have the big trees on that too. So I've got my embossing machine here. Still working great. I just keep it on the floor down here, actually. And some embellishment type stuff. I have, I don't know, I feel like my embellishment organization could be a little bit better, but I did recently get this Big Daddy, and I organized my buttons and my brads by color. And then I got a couple of these on a cherry on top and from Amazon. This is just random stuff. It's nice to have it out and somewhat organized so that if I want to find something, I can. You know how it is. So I've got all that going. Got my iPad, put that away. So I've got all kinds of little embellishments from Queen & Company. And they have these really cute little binders that I have to organize them. So I kind of have them organized by type, and I have quite the stash of them. They're the coolest thing ever. I couldn't find what I was looking for one time on a cherry on top or on Amazon, and I placed an order directly from Queen & Company, and they were kind enough to send me some extra goodies. They hooked me up with all kinds of cool stuff. So just gonna put these in some kind of logical place inside my little binders here. So I'm gonna save this for later when everything's all organized. Put these with my props. Put my glue in my big adhesive bin. I've got everything in here from masking tape, packaging tape, to little foam squares, regular tape, double-sided sticky tape, all kinds of stuff. And of course, the thing I use the most is my trusty glue, my Scotch tacky glue. So I recently organized my glitter and my stickles into some really nice little bins that I got from Amazon. They fit in there just right. And I also just organized all of my my stamp pads, my ink pads, into this so that I can really see what I'm looking at. Because I used to keep them all standing upright in this this container thing here, but it was kind of hard to see them when they're standing upright, so I put them in here, and I've only had it like that for a couple of days now, more or less, and I'm liking it. Definitely gonna keep them in here. So over here I've got my art bin, which I got from, it was either a cherry on top or Amazon. I'm gonna put that where it belongs, down here. And what else? I've got some stuff on my desk. I'm gonna put my cutting machine maybe away, maybe leave it there. Put these guys where they belong. Put my glitter where it belongs. And what else? I'm gonna open this package, which I just got from cherryontop.com, and I'm I'm going to tear down my little setup that I had here for my last photo shoot and put some other boxes away, cameras away, tripods away. And once everything is nice and neat, I'm going to get out my maker machine, set it up, get it going, figure out exactly how it works and exactly why it's having a problem every once in a while with some of my files. Can't seem to figure it out, so I'm going to save everything and test it out a bunch of different ways to get to the bottom of that. All kinds of stuff over here. I've got all my cutting machines, my Cameo, my Artistic Edge by Janome, and the Cricut Explorer. Got a really cool Heidi Swap light box over here, which is fun. Turn that on. Woo! And I've got my charging station over here also, where I charge up my tablet and my phone and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to get to it. So now I'm just putting away my stamps that I used and some more of my little foam squares. This guy, I like to use this to keep stuff in it that I use every time I do something craft-wise, so that I can just get it out. And I have my most used things in there. That's my latest thing that I'm thinking. I used to just have a hodgepodge of stuff in there, which was great, but I have to go get my cleaner and clean this off too. Then sometimes I print these out for my assembly tutorials, but I don't really need to keep them, but I might as well. I would like to staple it. Let's see. I guess I don't think I have a stapler up here. Anyway, gotta think of a good spot for it too. Maybe I should get a binder. Alexa, put a binder on my shopping list. Gotta love her. So under here I've got all kinds of packaging materials for when I do a giveaway and I want to send somebody something, which I really wanted to do some kind of a 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, but there's only so much time in the day for a one-person operation. So that has not happened this year, which stinks. So this is my embossing folder organizer. I've got all my Christmas, Halloween embossing folders in this one. I've got 3 of these bad boys. Just gonna put them in there. Not in their pockets. So I've got my paper kind of organized. I just got these on Amazon not too long ago. I already have a couple of them that I've been stacking them up here. I've got 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more, and then 2 more will fit just right in there. Because my husband came up with this amazing idea for my ribbon storage, where he cut sections of, what would you call it, like rods, like metal rods, and then he ground the ends of them down so they would fit inside all these different little holes up there, which is totally ingenious and totally cool, but it's really hard to get to the ribbons. It's hard to, pull off just how much you need and cut it. Sometimes you need to see it by your project too, like kind of hold up different ribbons to what you're doing, which is kind of tough when it's up there. So I feel bad changing it because it was such a great idea, but this way now I can pull out like all the greens or all the, I have red and pink, orange and yellow, green, blue, purple, browns, and blacks and whites. So that system works a little bit better for me, and I'm still using the rods that he made for me to sit these on up in there. So just got to get all this packaging off of here, which, as I'm sure you can relate, sometimes is the hardest part is getting all this little sticky stuff off of here. There's like little sticky gummies that hold the tag on, and it's like someone telling me a story while I peel off all these little sticky things. And Lord help me when I get to the stickers on the side. But, oh, I just chipped my nail polish too. Oh, man. That's not cool at all. It's supposed to be a no chip. Man. Well, it just goes to show how hard I'm working on cleaning up today. There's like injuries. Knock on wood, hopefully I don't get a paper cut. Just saying. So, yeah. So these are my amazing custom rods that I'm going to get up in there. They're a little tricky, but we'll make it work. And then they're tricky because they're like a very tight fit, which is good. But you don't want to be moving them around too much, more than you have to. So I've got just 2 more random bins so I can get all of my ribbons all in that one space, because I've kind of had them all over the place, and now they're going to be all together, which is awesome. I just have my burlap, multicolor stuff, and raffia and burlap. So now I've got some extra baskets that I can use to organize some other different stuff. Oh. Yes. That makes me a little too excited. So I'm feeling really good about all the cleaning up and organizing that I did. It's a lot nicer up here, and I feel ready to be creative and come up with my next creative things on my to-do list, which are the most fun, of course. So I'll leave leave comments below if you have anything you want to chime in about, and hopefully you enjoyed this little behind the scenes day with me organizing. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna go get creative. Thanks for watching.